there's just a whole system that we don't even know about.
Right.
Like, I don't even know how to articulate it, because the whole reason, I don't know if you guys know why weed was even made illegal in the first place. That's the same
Why?
people who are in control of that, making that illegal, are the same people who are, like the Carnegies, the Rockefellers, and who are the same people who insidiously know that, imprisoning more people helps private prisons more. And, the 13th Amendment only, I believe it is the 13th Amendment, it only abolishes slavery for people who are free. It's a whole circular kind of scheme.
Yeah.
And that even deals with education, like Common Core. I don't know if you guys know what that is, right?
Common
But
Core. I know what Common Core is, but what does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Because Common Core has been proven multiple times to cause reading deficiencies and reading problems.
Damn, are you serious?
Yes.
Dude,
Oh, you didn't know that?
They fucking put me through that shit, dude. Like a few years ago.
Bro. It gets even deeper than that. Because
Reading deficiencies, damn.
they can predict how many prisons that they can make 20 years after. I think it's like the fourth grade. If you can, like, your reading efficiency level, depending on that, they can basically predict how many prisons they can make in 20 years, because a link, especially with crime, is the ability to read. And so this whole circular thing, and that's the reason why, like, Common Core sight words, that's what I meant to talk about. Sight words, especially when reading.
Damn.
Like, they are proven to cause not only obviously dyslexia, but other reading problems versus the phonetical way of learning. And like, some of these people who are in this system, they know this, but they want, oh my God, I'm going a little bit too deep on this. Like,
that's
really,
right.
the public education system that we deal with today has basically made people and engineered people to basically become industrial workers. And I'll deal with that more on the third podcast, but how that deals with weed, because it's the same people, Rockefeller, Carnegie, people who we've always thought were like good people, like they were a big part in making cannabis illegal, when cannabis and hemp had been used for thousands of years. Like, George Washington grew hemp farms.
Yeah.
Him, Thomas Jefferson, has been
everywhere.
But you guys know, do you guys know why it was made illegal in the first place? It had nothing to do really with, the actual weed, like the marijuana.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there were racist connotations, right, for making it illegal.
Yeah, but the main reason why is because it was about to take over in the 30s, the paper industry, because of it's easier to grow, it's faster, and like the pulp basically that would have made the paper, it would have taken over the paper industry. But I think one of the guys who was in charge and he had invested a lot of money in timber, and he had his own newspaper line. He saw that as a threat to his business, so he placed misinformation campaigns on cannabis, called it marijuana, which is actually a wild tobacco. It had nothing to do with cannabis. Changed the name, made it sound more foreign, attached it towards Mexican immigrants and Black people, saying that it would cause, and also like jazz musicians, saying that it would cause them to rape white women, and obviously very racist.
Jesus.
But it had really nothing to do with the thing that was smoked by people, but it had everything to do with what you could actually use hemp for. They wanted to control and monopolize, basically.